How to forgive and forget your mistakes. Whether it's obsessing over a job error in the wee hours of the morning or constantly apologizing to a buddy over a misunderstanding, forgiving oneself after a mistake isn't always simple. In both our professional and personal lives, we are all prone to making mistakes due to our inherent frailty. So why do we punish ourselves so harshly when we just make a little mistake? And how can we learn to be more forgiving when we make a mistake in the future? Divya Berry, a counsellor and psychologist, and Dr. Stephanie Thornton, a psychologist and author of Finding Forgiveness, shared their thoughts on why we're our own harshest critics and how we might be more forgiving of ourselves. The more you know about guilt and shame, the faster you might be able to move on from your mistake. To paraphrase Stephanie, guilt is telling yourself that what you did was wrong, but shame is telling yourself that you are a horrible person, she says. A person's self-worth is linked to shame. Forgiving ourselves for our faults might be difficult because of our desire to shame ourselves. Instead of seeing your mistake as proof that you're a lousy parent, friend, or co-worker, reframe it as an error in judgment. Reject the bad conduct, not the person, adds Stephanie. It would be more difficult for you to forgive them if you give them too much airtime. All of us have an inner critic, Divya explains. Some of us have a really powerful one. It may be a pretty dismal place since the inner critic can make things seem quite fixed and without softening. Divya advises treating yourself like you would a friend. In the event of an error, accepting that it is unavoidable may lessen the pain. Stephanie says that instead of dwelling on our mistakes, we should think about what we might do differently in the future.